A very good morning and welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, away from the issue of Adani, William Ruto has cancelled all the projects and all the deals with Adani. Even though there is something that he failed to tell us, that what is the agreement between them with the Adani, that the Ketraco, the PIP program that had been already signed, project that had been already signed concerning the power project, how are they going to go about it? Or how are they going to refund the money in case Adani says that they need their money back? Because one thing I know for sure, that they had signed and it had reached a point that now the project was supposed to commence. That was according to the statement that was given by Opio and I, that the project was supposed to commence with an immediate effect. So they didn't tell us, William Ruto didn't tell us that, okay, what is he planning to do now that he decided to cancel all the projects, all the activities of the Adani in Kenya, the JKIA and all the Traco project. How are they going to get that money? How is Adani going to get that money back? Where is that money going to be taken from? To pay to refund Adani, if at all Adani now decides that, being that okay, you've cancelled all the agreement, all the projects, that now we demand our money, the money that we paid for the project as deposit before the end of the project, because I know that there's some money that they paid during the signing of the deal. That is one thing I know. But now, away from that, there is something that we all fail to understand. And I've been doing a lot of inquiries, a lot of research, here and there, and I've come to discover something. This issue of our policemen, our brothers and sisters in Haiti, the issue of Kenyan policemen in Haiti. First of all, Kenya was supposed to take 1,000 Kenya policemen to Haiti. That was according to William Ruto's statement, that Haiti needed 1,000 policemen from Kenya. Now, so far, only 400 policemen have been in Haiti. We are remaining with 600 who are undergoing training, preparing to go to Haiti. But the question has been that, where is the money that is sponsoring these policemen in Haiti coming from? I just want to surprise you. The surprising part of this is that Kenya, that the people that have been, the policemen that have been that are in Haiti have been sponsored by the Kenyan government. The Kenyan government have sponsored the Haiti project by using 2.1 billion Kenya shillings from Kenya, sponsoring the Haiti mission. Surprised? We all thought and we all knew that the Haiti mission was supposed to be sponsored by the United Nations, that is the UN, but that is not the case. Now, what the government told us was that they're expecting support from the government, from the United Nations. But right now, the Kenyan government is using the Kenyan taxpayers' money to sponsor the mission in Haiti, which is not even the part of Kenyan project. I don't know how they came into an agreement with that, and they are telling us that the money will be refunded. So there is this question that I've been trying to ask myself, that if the Kenyan government is saying that the 2.1 billion shillings that they have used to sponsor the 400 policemen in Haiti will be refunded, the question is, how is it going to be refunded, and who is going to refund the money? Now, the 2.1 billion Kenya shillings that has been used has only been used to sponsor 400 policemen in Haiti. The remaining 600 policemen in Haiti, nobody knows how much is going to be used to sponsor them. Now, how are they going to go to Haiti? That is the question. Who is going to take them there? The UN have said, even the United States of America have said that they're seeing the mission of Haiti as a danger, and they're not going to be part of it. A lot of people have been asking that, is it only Kenyan government? Is it only Kenya police that are supposed to be taken to Haiti to bring peace? Now, there are different countries that are supposed to involve themselves in this issue of Haiti mission. Number one, we had got Jamaica. Number two, we had got Bahamas. Number three, we had got United States of America. Even though United States of America say that they're not going to involve themselves directly, But they were also in the process. They were also supposed to be involved themselves. And we also have Rwanda. Now, this is what the United States of America said. The United States of America, together with Canada, were supposed to involve themselves in the Haiti mission, but indirectly. Indirectly, what I mean is they were supposed to finance. They were supposed to do what is called the financial and logistical support. They were supposed to give these people financial and logistical support. But now the problem is that up to now, no policeman from Jamaica is in Haiti. No policeman from Canada, no policeman from even Rwanda. The Rwandans also say that the Rwandans also showed interest. Now, what Rwanda did, Rwandans showed interest. They did not go, but they showed interest. They say that they also want to play, they also want to participate in this issue. Now, the question has been, another question that I've asked myself is this, that why is it that Kenya is the only country that wants to take a bigger part or wants to involve itself in this issue of Haiti mission? Now, this is the key thing to note. That Kenya's decisions to take a leadership role is notable because many nations, including the US and Canada, were unwilling to commit troops or police due to the high risk involved in Haiti's volatile security environment. Now, the US and Canada feared for their policemen, and that is why they say that we are not going to take part on this. We are not going to play a big role. In fact, we are not even going to participate in this. But now, being that now Kenya as a country, we have got a very good president, who is caring, a president who yule kiongozi ambaye anajali maslahi ya watu wengine, akaamua kwamba okay, nchi yangu ya Kenya nina polisi wengi sana. Kitu ambacho nitakifanya, I'll take 1,000 policemen from my country to come and bring peace in Haiti. Now, that is now the painful part of it. Now, we are remaining with the Kenya policemen, the 600 of them, are, just like I've said, have not gone to Haiti. But now another question is, how sure are we that even all these 400 policemen that are in Haiti, all of them are alive? Because we've never been told that any policemen have died. Yet we know very well that the violence in Haiti being led by Barbecue, that is the troop leader, the gang leader, is very dangerous. And Makiu, he have said that we've been trying to study the policemen from Kenya, and we've studied them very well. And now the time has come for us to attack. So they are preparing to attack our policemen in Haiti. Who is going to save them? Recently, just the other day, the president went and prayed for them and even took the tea leaves to them. I was wondering, what is the purpose of the tea leaves? What are they going to do? What are the policemen going to? What are our policemen going to do with the tea leaves in Haiti? That is now where we are as a nation. So this issue of Kenya's decision to deploy policemen in Haiti, in fact, this one is one of the moves that have really sparked a lot of debates, both locally and internationally, that a lot of people from different countries have been asking themselves that why is it that the president of the Republic of Kenya just decided to send his policemen to Haiti, yet we have not even sent any. Are you seeing? The most painful part of it, of all this process of our policemen being in Haiti, is this, that they are going to die. If at all any one of them dies, how will we know that they have died? That is number one. The second thing, why is it that the government of the Republic of Kenya would just take 2.1 billion Kenya shillings to support or sponsor the Haiti mission? Yet we need a lot. We've been asking ourselves this question: that why is it that William Ruto is doing a lot of is increasing high taxation? Why is it William Ruto is doing all these things, changing NHIF to SHIV and SHA? All these things are being done by William Ruto so that to find ways of gathering money, to either pay debts and also sponsor this mission in Haiti. So that is now where the problem comes from. That our president is looking for money, is looking for every means possible on how he can get the money to pay or to sponsor the Haiti mission. Why? Because the United Nations has failed to sponsor the mission. So William Ruto, being a good president, being president of Africa, have decided to do the Lord's work by now sacrificing our brothers into Haiti, and also sacrificing Kenyans by increasing high taxation to sponsor the mission, claiming that the money that has been taken to sponsor the Haiti mission will be refunded. But the question is, who will refund this money? And how is it going to be refunded? What is the source? Where has this money been taken from? Where has it money been taken from that the government is telling us that they will refund the money? Those are the questions. Now, I've told you that despite William Ruto taking all the 400 policemen in Haiti and even preparing to take the 600, is simply because he promised, he's the one who said that I'm going to bring 1,000 policemen. Okay, Canada, United States of America, Rwanda, Jamaica and Bahamas did not say the number of policemen that they will take to Haiti. Now, the reasons why now you find that Jamaica wanted to be part of the Haiti mission was simply because of the culture they share. Nothing else. Now, the question that I've been asking myself, if Jamaica has got a relationship with Haiti, their culture and all that, and that is why they wanted to engage themselves in this war. Now, what is the relationship between Kenya, we Kenyans, what is our relationship with Haiti? And if the Asian countries, the Asian people and the Asian countries are being warned on the dangers of involving themselves into this war, the Haiti mission, the Haiti war. Now, we Kenyans, we Africans, we blacks are the ones that maybe they feel like we are strong, we can do this war, we can win this war. There are dangers of the Kenyan government involving themselves into this war or in this mission. There are two things that we need to ask ourselves in this mission. Now, as much as Kenya, as much as now, because our country, Kenya, most of our president is doing all these things, and is like, he wants to play a big role, he wants to be in the forefront. Now, there are two questions that we need to ask ourselves. Question number one, Kenya trying to overextend itself for an international recognition? Those are the two questions that we need to ask ourselves. Number one, are we having an emergency? Are we witnessing an emergence, power dynamics? Number two, is Kenya trying to overextend this thing simply because it wants an international recognition? Because after all, we come to realize that we are putting our policemen in danger. Our policemen are in danger. They're being endangered. Okay, this mission it's not like a win-win thing. This is not a win-win thing. Why would you take policemen somewhere and then you tell us that someone is going to sponsor the mission? At the end of the day, we come to realize that even the person that said that is going to sponsor the mission is not sponsoring it. You are the person that now it's like you are giving a job, and then instead it's like you are let me say this. You've been in an agreement with someone that, okay, I'll give you facilities, now you sponsor the job. But now instead of you giving the facility and waiting for the person to sponsor the job, you are giving the facility and at the same time sponsoring the job. And then you're waiting, you are telling your people, your co-workers or your colleagues that that I know that guy, the person that I've given this money is going to refund, he will refund it. That is now where we are. But we also have to understand that there are a lot of things that we don't understand in this country, as much as William Ruto and his government is concerned. I heard them saying that, I heard Moses Kimani Chungwa saying that that a tree that has got good fruit is the one that is being thrown stone at. I really don't know whether William Ruto's government has got the good fruit that people can enjoy while eating. Are they sweet or bitter? Let me know what you think at the comment section. And just a reminder, please, if you're in there for the first time, don't forget, take a minute, click the subscribe button. You can also like, share, and drop me a comment at the comment section and tell me what you think and where you are watching this video from. Until we meet again in the next video, if it's possible, I have been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye-bye.